Good afternoon and welcome to Book Chat. I am your host, author Vivian E. Moore. I hope that everybody is having a great weekend. Today started out great, but now the rain has come and sort of put a damper on things, but it's okay for the most part. I hope you had a chance to get out and enjoy the beautiful weather. It was sort of crisp last night and yesterday, a little bit this morning as well, but I guess we should enjoy it, while we can, because before we know it, the heat will be so bad and so oppressive. We'll be wishing for cooler days. But I want to give out a few URLs before we start the show today. This is how we do it. So the first one, of course, is to my Spreaker account, and that is https://www.spreaker.com/user/Arthur Vivian E. Moore. You can also follow me, like me on Facebook, please. That is at https://www.facebook.com/Vivian E. Moore. If you want to check out my Pinterest page, it's pretty interesting. I have some things dedicated to history and to books and writing and things of that nature. And also I have an author's page out there that I would like for you to look at. Anyway, that one is https://www.pinterest.com. Vivian Moore 48, and my Twitter handle is God's Property 46. I love Twitter, and I'm on there. It seems like every 5-10 minutes. Anyway, I'm addicted to it. But and also, if you want to check me out on Instagram, that one is https://Instagram.com/God's Property 51. And I hope that I'm not going too fast for you to actually jot some of these down, but I would love for you to go to my my webpage and take a look at it and like it, if you will, and leave me a message. That one is https://VivianMoore.wixsite. That's WIXSITE.com/Author Vivian Moore. And also, if you'll check me out on Blogger, that one is vivianemore.blog, BLOGSITE.com. And if you want to shoot me an email, you can send it to vivianemore@gmail.com. I'm sorry, author vivianemore@gmail.com. All right, so let's get on to today's show. The title of today's show is Respect, RESPECT. And the topic is finding your place among peers. What I wanted to do today was to pen an open letter to all of the writers of the world. I just wanted to write this letter to you to say that you have my full support. And so here it goes. Dear fellow authors, I'm writing you today to say, don't give up. Perhaps you feel incomplete or discouraged because of the status quo. Don't. So what if you don't appear on any list associated with best-selling author attached to your name? Don't despair. You will get there. You are a work in progress, a wonderfully made instrument of talent waiting to be discovered. It will happen, my friends. Maybe not overnight, in a week, or even in a year. But if you just hold on and hold out to see your dreams fulfilled, then you are halfway there. I want to tell you how amazing you are and that I believe in you. You inspire me to keep going, to wrestle with my fears and doubts and be victorious. Even when the odds are stacked against you, I want to cheer you onward toward the finish line that is just there within your reach. You are a dreamer who's not afraid to think out loud or share your ideas and thoughts with the world. You don't have to wait to hear the word RESPECT because you've already earned it. You've earned the right to stand amongst your peers and share the accolades of success. In this competitive world, you sometimes feel out of place or don't know exactly where you fit in. You hang out in the shadows like vampires afraid of sunlight, in the background, afraid to move forward due to intimidation, tentativeness, or because you feel as though you don't deserve to share the limelight with your peers. Well, I'm here to tell you that you're wrong. As a writer, I often felt this same way and displayed the behavior of someone who was unsure of themselves, mainly because I thought I hadn't paid enough dues to earn the title of writer, author. I hadn't sold enough books to stand shoulder to shoulder with some other well-known authors. Then my moment of clarity came and understood no matter if all of these things were valid, one thing stood out above all else. I am worthy. You are worthy. As writers, we share the same passions, therefore entitled to the same privileges. There is no certain quota to meet before you can claim the title of writer. You are what you are, regardless. You have earned the right to take your place in the forefront, to wear your crowns proudly and own the identity you've worked so hard to obtain. So what if you've yet to see your name bracketed with a title that says you're the best at what you do? You already are. You fought the good fight by writing your hearts out on a daily basis. What you desire is an attainable goal if you hold on, keep sight of the prize, and stay the course. No matter what, you are still deserving of all the accomplishments you've achieved along the way. I'm passionate about this discussion because many of us are reluctant to allow our light to shine. We feel as though we aren't worthy and low on the totem pole. Let me remind you that you are so much greater than what you know. You are on the right track. Nothing and no one can stop your momentum unless you let them. Don't listen to the naysayers who whisper and talk behind your back and say your mission is a pipe dream simply because they have no idea of the passion and hard work that you've put into every story. You are a success already because you used your gift to create, to give back in a way that they will never understand. In closing, my fellow writers, I am proud of you for not giving in or up on your dreams. I salute you and stand with you. Continue to express yourself through words and emotions and never stop living out your dreams. Sincerely, another aspiring author. Well, folks, that's all I have for you today. And I just wanted to pen this letter to let those who may be on the verge of giving up on their dreams because they can't seem to get things all in order. And I just want you to know that we all have suffered from that at one point in time. But the thing is that you don't give up. You prioritize, you can only do one thing at a time anyway. And even the world was built a day at a time. So you need to remember that. Or maybe it's because you have been writing for a long time and maybe you haven't published anything yet because you don't know the proper channels to go through to make that happen. Well, that's one of the reasons why I do this show on a weekly basis, because I want to give you those tips. I want to help out in any way that I can, how great or how small. I want to push you, to keep you moving forward, to keep you moving onward. I want to inspire you. I want to uplift you. And that's why I do this show. Because when I do this show, not only does it lend encouragement to you, but it also lends encouragement to me, to come up with different topics every weekend, every Saturday at 6 p.m. And to challenge myself to find how many things I can discuss, because there are a ton of things that I can always talk about as far as dealing with writing or being an author, or all the things that are involved with those two things. That's why I'm here. And, I thank you so very much. Those of you who listen to the show live every Saturday, and for those who may listen to it after it's been uploaded to the different media sites, I do appreciate that so much. I'm moving closer and closer to 600 listens, and I still don't have a lot of followers yet, but that's okay. What I want to do is for you to listen to the show. You don't have to follow me if you don't want to, but just listen to the show, because I do try to help out as much as I can. And also for those who may not want to listen to the show, once the show is over, I always upload all of my transcripts to Blogger, so you can check that out and check out all of the blogs that I have out there. It may be close to 40, I'm not sure, but each Saturday, each week, I'm uploading whatever I talked about on my show to Blogger, so you can read it at your leisure. And it's just another way for me to reach out to all of my fellow writers and listeners, because I want you to be successful in everything that you do. I don't want you to be discouraged. And I know that sometimes you do get discouraged because things don't happen like we want them to. But that's just life, you just have to deal with the ups and downs of it. And, but the most important thing is you can't give up. There are times when I wanted to give up, but I kept moving forward. I didn't listen to all the people that said, well, you're not a writer. You can't write. They had never read one thing that I wrote, and so I didn't listen to that. I've heard a lot of things along the way, and if I had listened to those things, that some of them were very disparaging, but had I listened to those things, then I wouldn't be doing this show every Saturday. I would not have a blog site. I would not have published books that are selling, that are not only popular in this country, but 3 other countries. So, I'm not patting myself on the back, but what I am saying is that you have to keep moving forward. You can't stop. Search out, seek out every medium that you can to get information, to get knowledge, because that's how you grow as a writer. You can't think that you know every single thing, because, that's just not how life works. You learn as you grow. And it applies to every facet of your life. And you don't forget that. Don't ever think that, you can do everything on your own, because face it, we can't. We need help. And so that's why I'm trying to help you in every way that I can. But I love doing this show. I love coming to you every weekend and talking about different things. I try to keep it lively. I try to keep it short because, like I said, I know everybody has something to do on Saturdays. And Saturdays is usually a busy day, because it is for me as well. But if you could just sacrifice just 15 minutes out of your Saturdays at 6 o'clock and listen to the show, I would so greatly appreciate it. And if you can't, you can always catch it after it's been uploaded to any of the social media sites. And YouTube is another one that I think it goes to first and foremost. So you can check it out on there too, as well as some of the older shows that are out there. The season is coming up to where it's about to get busy, and I hope that that does not affect me being able to do the show at 6 o'clock on Saturdays. I don't know, but in whatever case, or if that should happen, then I will let you know. I will put notice out there to let you know that, we won't have a show on any particular Saturday if something should arise. But for the most part, I can't look into the future and tell you, but I pray that nothing will impede me from being able to bring the show to you each and every Saturday at 6 p.m. On Spreaker. But tomorrow is worship day. And I hope that you go visit someone's church, take a family member with you, take a friend with you. We had our Family and Friends Day last Sunday at church. It was wonderful. To all of my brothers and sisters in Christ, let me tell you, these people at my church, they can cook. So I appreciate that. Food is like, it feeds my spirit. It just does. I love it, especially good food. But anyway, I hope that that you do go out and worship tomorrow. I know you can worship at home, but it's always good to go out and fellowship with like-minded people. And for those who don't have a church home, encourage them to find one or come visit with you. Either way, just make sure you tell somebody about the Lord, because that's important, especially in these days and times. We need to try to bring as many ones on board as we can, those that will listen, and just pray about it. If you don't know how to go about it, just pray about it first and foremost. Well, I just want to end the show on this note, to tell you that tomorrow is not promised. I love you. I hope you love me back. God bless you, and goodbye.